Hello and good morning. Still, we're 15 minutes before the end of morning, so good morning to you. Hope you're well wherever you are watching from. Thank you for being here on the channel. Yes, today, brand new video from BBC 1XTRA, a guy called Millyz. Never heard of him. It's called Voice of the Streets Freestyle with Kenny All-Star. I think I've done a couple of Kenny All-Star reactions where he's inviting guests. I'm pretty sure I have, or at least one. I know I've done at least one. But there's over 700 videos on the channel, so you know. Right, so I've never heard of Millyz before, don't know who he is, BBC Radio, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be some good British artists. Give me 1 second, because I need to like plug in my headphones. You know how we do, apparently. And yes, I'm hoping it's going to be good. Genuinely, because I'm looking for some good British artists. Okay, we're going to get to it. No more talking, more watching. Let's go. Are we on? We're on. Let's do it. We recording? Yeah.
It's about to get real legendary, people. Millyz, Kenny All-Star, imagine that. Live. Let's go, champ.
Oh, so he's not. Okay, I thought he was British. He's actually from Massachusetts. He's from Massachusetts. And yeah, well, okay, fair enough. I'm just gonna crack on. Let's see what's going on.
Look, reposado out the bottle, pick my spirit up. Suckers out here spreading rumors, I won't clear it up. That's for the internet, but in person they be scared of us. They put in petty work, the stats he don't compare to us. Yeah, the whole industry aware of us. I almost signed the wrong deal, I had to tear it up. Thinking on my younger years like they was clearly rough. I was at my door, my mama tearing up. Like fuck, nobody with you when you losing. I felt like Tony trying to switch the distribution. When Sosa bought them all, that purple.
I felt like Tony when you're trying to switch the distribution. Talking about the Soprano shit. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, I think so. I think so.
When you losing, I felt like Tony trying to switch the distribution. When Sosa bought them all, that purple hoodie chrome heart. I was shopping in Ricardi's, copping logos with the palm trees while it go yard. But they she love me, but she playing with my heart again. Super bad joint, but I can't sweat her like a cardigan.
One thing I'm not getting right. What's with the limb movements, by the way? Do you know what I mean? It's always like doing all this shit. I don't know. Maybe the rappers make me laugh, man. They actually make me laugh. Just the hand movements. I know I shouldn't laugh because obviously even when I talk just normally I use my hands quite a lot, and then obviously when you're rapping you're doing all this stuff just to get in that rhythm, get the rhythm going, balance yourself out if you will, but I'm not sure about this limb hanging movements, you know?
A fleet of foreigns when we sliding, that's the cars we in. I pull up to the hood drippy and double park the Benz. It's well known I be with as I got lawless friends. Because my day was gonna be with me if ever all this ends. It's well known I be with as I got lawless friends. Because my day one's gonna be with me if ever all this ends.
And that, my people, that's what we call phase one. You don't come into this building with no meaty business. And this is why Millyz is here. Take him in.
Look, I had to look inside myself for me to make it out. I came up serving door to doors like a paper route. I had to fight with insecurities, escape the doubt. They kept on trying to count me out, I had to make it count. Yeah, I know the saying's out, we all sinning. Demon time around the clock, but we still God's children. Moved to New York, I was inspired by the tall buildings and skyscrapers. Buy hater, can't fold my paper, selling out these venues.
I'll be honest, right? I'll be honest. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's really a freestyle. And I don't mean that just because I don't feel like he's spitting off the top of the dome or anything like that. It just feels like this is a song. Do you know what I mean? This feels like a song, like a full-fledged song from an album, from like a self-titled album or something like that. You know? That's what it feels like. He's not, I don't know, he's not really, if you follow the channel and you know the way I work is like, you know, I prefer to listen to an artist freestyle before I actually get to listen to more of his stuff, you know? Because I just feel like you get a lot more and you understand a lot more about an artist if he's freestyling, like, you know, you can understand the technical skill that he's at, skill level that he's at. And I just don't feel like there's much coming from Millyz in this, to be honest with you. He just sounds like all the American rappers, you know, there's nothing different about him. He's always talking about like, you know, parking Benzes and lawless friendses and yeah, that didn't mean to rhyme that, but he did, so yeah, I don't know. Let's carry on. Let's obviously, you know, let's take it to the end. Standard.
Used to cipher on the corners, having to the ebony, grenadine coronas. Y'all need to graduate from
See, even Kenny's like, what?
It's time to get your diplomas. We was young and selling and y'all was busy being stoners. Lack of ambition, now you mathematicians counting my pockets. Stop it, you would've went further without the gossip. I hit 3 hope one night, I could admit that I'm toxic. When life feel like a hurricane, I take a trip to the tropics. White linen, white doves, the day the Lord calls me. Ain't had no handouts, took the man route, that was all.
That's who reminds me of Yellow Wolf. He reminds me of Yellow Wolf, but with a little bit less talent than Yellow Wolf, because Yellow Wolf's actually alright. To be fair, he's quite good, to be honest with you. He's got that country rap on lock, and I love it. I genuinely love it because I love that type of music, that music style, you know. But yeah, I don't feel. I'm not feeling Millyz at all. I'll be honest.
Me, roadblocks, I'm jumping hurdles, couldn't stall me. Roadblocks, I'm jumping hurdles, couldn't stall me. Can he talk to him, man?
I told you, no meaty business. Your pen game has to be A1.
You call that HLR?
Would you say, if you listen to this, would you say that his pen game is A1? Or would you class it as like a C3?
Easy. Let's go back in.
Look, 100 grams of whip, selling dope for fashion.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's all about the 100 grams of whip and doping and cooking and pyrexing and potting and all that shit. This is why I stopped, genuinely, right? I'm not vexed at Millyz because whatever, it is what it is. But I'm just vexed at the American rap scene. Apart from the likes of Jid and Kendrick, everyone else just sounds the same. They talk about the same absolute garbage. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, 2 hours on the Pyrex pattern, like, and I'm on the corner plotting and all this shit. It's like, no. We move past that. You need to give me something more. You need to give me more substance. And that's the problem, like, he's not giving me substance. Again, this is just my opinion. You may love it. You may be thinking like, oh my God, this guy's like the next whatever. No, I just don't think he is. Personally, he's not giving me anything different at all. I think he's just talking as everyone else does. And I'm sorry for comparing him to Yellow Wolf, because Yellow Wolf doesn't actually talk about this stuff, you know what I mean? He's actually got, you know, substance in his music. But anyway, let's carry on.
To have my homies in the county fit. And we done seen shit get real over some counterfeits. The money got bloody, had to wipe it before we counted it.
Just basic, man, just basic rhyming, do you know what I mean? Basic rhyming, basic topics. These are the topics that you talk about when you just started, when you're like 15-year-old or 13-year-old, you just started rap. These are the topics that you talk about because it's more impressive when you're 15 or 16. In your 20s, or I'm guessing he's in his 20s, he's not going to be in his 30s. In your 20s, it's like, bro, you're talking about the Pyrex potting and you're talking about this, but yet you've got more ice than my freezer. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't get it. Like, excuse me. I don't get that. Like, I just don't get it. You need to give me substance in a track. This is what you need to do, and especially on a BBC 1XTRA freestyle. Come on, how many legends have been on this, and how many legends have actually just, you know, spit out some great freestyles, whether top of the dome or already pre-written, whatever. But this guy's he's literally doing a song right now. This is a song that he's doing. Like, he hasn't changed. The beat hasn't changed. The lyrics and the contents of the lyrics haven't changed. It's the same. This is literally a 4-minute or a 3-minute song that he's just performing on BBC 1XTRA. This is nothing else.
Rebel like I'm rowdy, went the wrong way and rerouted it. 4 holes in his V on the highway, he got his Audi flip. Moving mob deep, the drummer make a beat like alchemists. The realest ones believe, the suckers doubted it. Yeah, Bahama skyways, Balenciaga towels. Watching life from a bird eye, head on the swivel like an owl. Power like Colin Powell, you always my favorite vowel. Kept that
power like Colin Powell.
While my body, while my bowels, did you shitting me? History, Mondrian, 2 model kissing me. One look like Iggy, the other Iggy me. My click and me do big numbers. Brody out the gym after 6 summers. Rich, how about do a walk up on you lip runners? On my soul.
Respectfully, don't call my phone if it ain't coming harder than that. If it ain't getting harder than that, don't call my phone.
Right, you know Kenny's capping. You know Kenny also has capping all over that shit. Like, all over it. This is not a 1 pen game. This is not like, what did he call it? Hold on.
Call my phone if it ain't coming harder than that.
Oh, if it's coming hard, that's not hard, bro. There's nothing hard about that. Genuinely, the only thing hard about that performance was the stiffness of his arms, like when he's rapping and doing this. I don't know. No, it's just not good. It's just not that good. It really isn't.
If it ain't getting harder than that, don't call my phone. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, Millyz. Boys in the street saying, my brother, thank you so much, man.
Thank you, brother. You know that. BBC, Kenny All-Star.
Nah, I'm sorry, but that just was not that good at all. That wasn't a freestyle for one. Voice of the Streets, I mean, come on, bro, come on, Kenny, what you got? Why have you got a section of your show called Voice of the Streets? Come on, bro. Because it's the same stuff. You're going to invite them in, they're going to tell you about the same stuff, about the ops and the blocks and the cooks and the whatever it is that they're talking about. It's just, Voice of the Streets, come on, man. Like, this is how hip-hop started, Voice of the Streets. We've moved past that now. Come on, give me something different. And I don't want to hear about talking about bitches and cars and stuff. I don't want to hear about that. I just want to hear a song with substance. Something good, a storyteller. Like, you know, that was a story, but it just wasn't that good of a story. I've heard it before. Like, you know, that's just basic Hollywood plots. That's what it is. Anyway, whatever. Maybe I've gone a bit harsh. I don't know. But you let me know in the comments what you thought. This is just honest opinions. If you don't appreciate or don't like my honest opinions, then go find another channel who's gonna, you know, love all the artists that you love without any touch or pinch of criticism. So that's not what we're doing here. Anyways, right, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay alert, and good day, good morning from me. What? Good afternoon? Is it? No, I'm still morning. All right.